Welcome to this premium note. Today, we are diving into a real masterclass mentorship session designed to help you completely stop trading your time for money. We're going to show you exactly how to build self-operating digital income streams using Make.com and Claude AI. This note is all about giving you the practical tools and the architectural mindset you need to truly thrive in the modern digital economy. So get ready because we're about to rethink absolutely everything you know about online business. Here's our roadmap for this learning experience today. We'll start with the paradigm shift, break down the anatomy of these income machines, look at our core tools, explore some real-world revenue blueprints, and wrap up with how to scale this into true business infrastructure. All right, Section 1, the paradigm shift. We are talking about moving from being an operator to becoming an architect. So, let me start by asking you a serious question. What if your earning potential wasn't capped by the actual hours you sit at a desk? Think about that for a second. For pretty much all of modern history, making money meant a direct one-to-one exchange of your labor for compensation. But today, the most valuable skill isn't just doing the work yourself. It's actually designing the system that does the work repeatedly and reliably. It's a massive shift. We're rapidly moving away from a labor economy, where you're basically just an exhausted operator doing constant manual execution, straight into a system economy, where you step up as a strategic architect. In the old labor model, it's totally linear, right? Time in equals money out. But in a system economy, money is the predictable output of a structured flow of information. We are literally engineering automation economics here. The better your systems are, the more output you get, completely independent of your physical presence. Moving into Section 2, Anatomy of Income Machines. What exactly is an ARS? Let's look under the hood. Now, I want to be super clear here. An autonomous revenue system, or ARS, is absolutely not some lazy, get-rich-quick passive income trick. It is a highly professional, closed-loop economic machine. It's built to continuously generate, convert, and optimize value with almost zero ongoing human intervention. It's a behavioral system. It doesn't just blindly repeat static tasks. It adapts, generates dynamic content, makes contextual decisions, and actually self-optimizes based on real performance data. And honestly, every single successful system you'll ever build comes down to 5 exact steps. It's a continuous loop. It starts with a trigger, like detecting a keyword trend or a brand new lead. Then, intelligence kicks in to make a decision. Next up is action, where that decision is actually executed. And then comes the best part, monetization. This is where you capture the value, whether that's closing a sale or snagging an email. Finally, feedback. The system gathers data to make the very next cycle even better. This closed loop is the beating heart of an autonomous machine. Okay, Section 3, the brain and nervous system. Let's look at the actual tools of the trade. To bring this digital organism to life, you need 2 core things. Think of Claude AI as your cognitive brain. It's handling the deep reasoning, the complex decision logic, and all the content generation. Then you have Make.com, acting as the nervous system. It's orchestrating all the APIs, executing workflows, and literally moving the data around. Claude does the heavy strategic thinking, while Make.com physically translates those thoughts into digital actions. By themselves, Claude just thinks and Make just repeats. But you put them together, boom. Thinking plus doing equals an autonomous business. Which brings us to Section 4, Revenue Blueprints. Let's talk practical monetization. So how do we actually apply this in the real world? Well, our first blueprint is the AI content engine. It's an absolutely beautiful workflow. Make.com listens for a keyword trend trigger. Then Claude steps in and generates a highly structured SEO article. Next, Make.com auto-formats and publishes it right to your CMS, like WordPress. And then automatically blasts it out to all your social channels. Traffic rolls in, and you monetize it through ad revenue and affiliate links. Search demand is transformed into cash while you sleep, with literally zero manual publishing on your end. Next up, we have the lead generation system. This thing acts like a tireless 24/7 sales assistant. Traffic hits your landing page, a form or chatbot captures their data, and then Claude goes to work analyzing their intent and scoring the lead out of 100 based on budget and readiness. Make.com instantly updates your CRM, and an AI-personalized email nurture sequence kicks off. You're capturing, scoring, and nurturing high-value prospects completely on autopilot. You only ever have to step in to close the absolute hottest leads. And then there's the digital product funnel. This is probably the purest autonomous system out there because there is zero physical inventory, which means infinite scalability. AI identifies market demand and instantly generates a digital asset, like an ebook.
Make.com formats the product and builds the checkout page. Stripe handles the payment seamlessly, and the system delivers the file instantly. Because any delay destroys trust, right? Plus, Claude can even trigger highly personalized upsell loops based on exactly how that customer behaves. Now, get this. By integrating Claude and Make.com into a customer support layer for these blueprints, you can reduce your human support costs by up to 90%. And the crazy part? It actually increases customer retention. Support is absolutely not a cost center, it's a revenue optimization engine. When AI instantly classifies a ticket intent and Make.com immediately resolves it, like processing a refund or sending a custom how-to guide, your customers stay incredibly happy and locked right into your ecosystem.
All right, Section 5, Scaling to Infrastructure. It's time to talk reliability and multi-agent systems.
Once your initial systems are printing digital income, you graduate from a simple side hustle to industry-grade infrastructure. It's a sequential journey. Phase 1 is your solo system, one workflow, one niche. Phase 2 expands into multi-systems, where you're running multiple content engines and funnels. And finally, Phase 3, the ecosystem. This is a massive multi-agent network with SaaS tools and API monetization. Make.com acts as the central router here, so if one funnel breaks, the rest of the business just keeps humming along seamlessly. At that highest level of scale, you actually stop using one single AI for everything. Instead, you build a multi-agent digital workforce. You're distributing intelligence into specialized roles. You might have a research agent out there finding trends, passing that structured data to a content agent to write the ad, which then hands it off to a sales agent for conversion. Complexity is completely distributed. It literally functions like a full-blown digital company. But, and this is a really big but, to ensure this massive digital infrastructure doesn't just collapse on itself, you have to design for absolute reliability. A silent failure is your worst enemy at scale. You need to force structured JSON inputs so the AI doesn't hallucinate. You've got to add retry logic with backoff for when those API connections inevitably time out. Build fallback AI routes just in case the primary one fails. And always log your execution history so you have total observability. A truly reliable system is one that fails safely and recovers all on its own. I want to leave you with a core philosophy that sums up everything we've talked about in this note today. Revenue is not created by effort. Revenue is created by systems that consistently convert attention into value exchange. That's the secret to the autonomous business OS. It's intelligence, orchestration, and data flowing together into a continuously running digital organism. So here's my final provocative question for you. Are you ready to embrace the future? Are you ready to stop working for systems and start building systems that work for you? It's time to stop trading your precious time for money and step up as the architect of your own autonomous revenue system. The tools are all right here. The blueprints are clear. It's time to build.